So what inspired me to create Rise of the Elements was my love for mythology and astron like galaxies, like space and time, and then the concept of religion mixed with my love for like superheroes. And I'd always loved the concept of like different things being placed together in different realms and the clash of titans. One of the biggest things that also was important to me is the concept of different worlds coming together but needing each other to coexist, and the importance of knowing the difference between light and day, darkness and more. So yeah, so for me, it was something that I'd always wanted to create, and I'd kind of started creating it from a young man, like different like clashes of the titans. And when I first came up with this idea, it was a few years ago, when we had like kind of R&D'd it at the um, People's Theatre. So this was something for me that has always been a personal want to do. And now we're bringing that to life. So yeah, that's what kind of that's what inspired me to create Rise of the Elements. The idea of bringing all these kind of mythologic ideas that I'd always thought about when I watched growing up, from Ben-Hur to Inception to even Jesus Christ. I forgot the name of it. Mel Gibson directed this film. It was amazing. Um, but like all these, that's just mythology films and storylines that would inspire me, plus the concept of Avengers, because I love the Marvel and DC comic thing, bringing that to the world and then trying to have a purpose that we need to understand the importance of light and darkness in our lives, and not try and look at darkness as the worst thing in the world and look at light as the only great, but knowing that they must coexist for us to have a function of life that we live for the short time we're on this planet. The characters that I'm most excited to see come to life is um, is the creator. Um, the creator represents like a personal thing for me, but the creator represents fatherhood and the struggles of a father, and the mishaps and the the like the loss of understanding between children and the parents, and how sometimes a parent doesn't understand, or a father doesn't seem to get that just because that child is the oldest, that they don't need love, or these kids are of a certain age, so they need more love. And I think over years that's always kind of jarred me a little bit as a young man. That the lack of understanding from fathers, especially from the old days, the old times. So yeah, the creator, I'm gonna love to see the dynamics of it. And I think before the end of life, one of the biggest things you start to realize is how important parents are, mum and dad. So it will be nice to see the creator and its journey in like bringing something to life and having to nurture that. The other character, actually, I'm really excited because this character represents me as a person, is Lux, aka the Void, and its transformation from being Lux to the Void. So I'm looking forward to that. So those are the characters I'm really looking forward to see the most. I think when everyone buys tickets, I think it's going to be different. It's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be the best one we've done. Not even I think, that's the wrong term. I know this is going to be the best one we've ever done, because the technology involved that we are bringing to the forefront of this show, in terms of the things that we have access to that we didn't have access to in in the past with shows. is going to make this one like next level, from the graphic designs to the VFX to the lighting to the uniform to the routines, word to the narration, like the sound, the music, the sound design. It's nothing we've put all together at a level where like this one. So people are gonna be gobsmacked on what we've done on in this short amount of time. And I say short amount of time, it's not a short amount of time because we've had the script, we've talked about it, discussed it, and got to a place where we're like, yeah, this is the one, this is the show, and this is gonna be fun. And it's a show for everyone. It's a show for people who just want to come and have a good time, and it's a show for people who want to have their minds challenged and have thoughts that they never would bring up in open conversations now bring be brought to the forefront. So yeah, this is going to be a show that I believe everyone's going to enjoy more than ever, and I hope people take that time to bring their family, their friends, buy a ticket, and come and see something that has not been done by IMD Legion before.